All right, so I took this smoky purple color that we had and I added some of this, so I darkened it a little bit. We're gonna use this as the mountain base. So I scraped off a roll of paint from there and we're gonna come back in and use more. So we're still trying to figure out where we're gonna put the mountain. So I wanted some of this to show. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it out right here and see what happens. So let's go ahead and put the mountain peak right here. I think that's a decent color. I might brighten it just a little bit more, not much, and use that. Let's see here. My name is Zach Rodriguez. I've been painting since June of 2020 and just still learning and having fun. So thanks for being here and for your time. I hope that you're able to take something away from this. And if not, no problem. I just appreciate you stopping by. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, then please feel free to subscribe and follow on all the other sites and all that good stuff if you like. So I'm realizing, okay, this this cloud is going to get covered, but that's okay. All right, and some of this one too. Here we go. We're going to go ahead, bring it up, maybe right around here. Oops. Make sure that I'm still in frame here. Okay, I'm just basically I'm forming an outline. I'm focusing on the outline of this mountain. Trying to get some little bumps and different things. I don't want it just like triangle after triangle, you know? So I'm just trying to create a little bit more detail for this mountain. It's gonna come down, I'd say, probably right around here. We're gonna go past, I think, this cloud. So we're gonna set those clouds back and continue on just building on with this mountain. It's going to be, I think, a fairly decent sized mountain, but not super big because we want to work everything in still. So I'm realizing what I should have done next was the water, but it's okay. We'll do the water maybe after the mountain. Okay, this is gonna come down, and I think we're gonna have one more peak, maybe one or two more peaks. So let's go ahead and work this out just a little bit more. Get some more of that color. Keep bringing it down, like so. And then I'm gonna have it come up somewhere right around here. Right around there. Let's stay right about there. We'll see, that's the end of it right there. So all this is going to come down to so this is still like a smoky purple color. I thought that would be a fun color to use. I'm still not even sure what actual color we're gonna use. Maybe just more of a natural color. We'll shoot for that. A natural, like, not natural, I mean, I used the wrong word. Just a different time of year or just a different area or something. Alright, so we're gonna make this pretty big mountain range here. Okay, add a little bit more white. Right. Let's see here. And this one's gonna have one more too. We're gonna figure that out right now. It's different because, or it's a little, at times it can be a little uncertain because what I'm referencing here is a little post-it note, and the canvas that I have here it's much larger than the post-it note. So this is just like a general idea, so I have to kind of figure out as I'm going along sometimes what I'm gonna do. Like, okay, am I gonna make this bigger? Should I stop here? You know, so it's cool, it's fun, you know. It makes it an adventure, and we just kind of go with the flow, and if we think that something's not working, we'll just change it up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna bring it back up, probably somewhere right around here maybe, but we don't want it to go down that far, so how about just a little bit right here. Like so. Alright, so this will be the bottom. Let's go ahead and start blending it out. I'm going to blend it out with a 1-inch landscape brush. I'm going to use the brush for the dark that I'm using for dark colors. So I'm just going to wipe it off, and I'm going to lay it flat. Okay, there's a little, maybe a hint of blue on this, it's okay. But I'm going to lay this brush flat, okay, and I'm going to make sure that I don't go past the outline of the mountain. I'm not going to go past that. I don't want to. I'm just going to pull it down, and then think about the shape and how far down it's going to come. Okay, and then same thing over here on this side. Lay it flat, don't go past, and just kind of get an idea of how, right here already, how the mountain's going to be shaped, you know. So this will kind of help you a little bit think of some ideas. Alright, same thing over here, lay it flat, and then just pull that paint down a little bit and go the way that you want the mountain to go. You don't want to go straight down, you want to go the way the mountain's going to flow. You know, it's going to end up hitting the land, right? So we just want to make sure that it's not continuing to go all the way straight down, you know, all the way. It has to kind of even out a little bit. Okay, I think that's fair enough. Probably a little further down than I wanted, but it's okay. I don't want to cover up a lot of these clouds, so. But I see an area where we can go up a little bit. So it's going to come up right here just a little bit. Alright, still working on the mountain shape, and we're almost there. Okay, I'm going to wipe this brush off and blend it in a little bit more down here. We're still using the brush for dark colors, but just wiping it off, pulling the paint. This is going to allow us to kind of get an idea of what the shape is going to be of the mountain, how things are going to go, where your shadows and your highlights are going to go, and then also you're setting this paint that's in here, you're kind of wiping it off a little bit. You're setting it into the canvas, you know, the color is still there, but you're just taking some of that excess off, and when we do that, it's going to make it a lot easier. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to put your highlights on. So that's something to keep in mind when you're doing this part, is don't be afraid to go over it several times to get that excess paint off. Just wipe it off. I'm wiping it off on a paper towel, and yeah, it's fairly easy, you know. Just taking the time to do it. All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right. Thank you so much again for being here. This is an almighty mountain for sure. And we're rolling with it. So now we have to decide what colors are we going to use for the highlight. And I think I'm gonna go with like some kind of a light brown, very light brown color. And then maybe with a few areas of like snow or something. We're gonna experiment a little bit with this one. So fun stuff, a little bit of brown. Let's bring it right here, since there's some white right here. We're gonna make a light brown. Oh, there's a little bit of blue in there now. Okay, no worries. It's pretty dark. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Indian yellow, mix it in here, and a little bit more of this white to brighten it up. All right, let's cut this off here. Okay, we're gonna brighten it up. We're trying to brighten it up a nice amount. But is this the color we're looking for? I think it's almost there. Let's see here. Nope, I think it's still too dark. I'm gonna use a touch of this light red. Blend that in there. Might have overpowered it, but I'll just add some more brown and some more white. Okay, this is the color that we have. We're gonna maybe get some marbled colors in there, maybe some brown, maybe a touch of this purple color. I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Let's try that again. And I'm gonna touch of this. All right, I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna smash this down once, go over it, and see what we get. Let's see what we get. It might be too orange. Yeah, I think it's a little too orange. Let's go brighter. Let's start this over.